why? Cause you alive, yeah, cause you alive. Why? Cause you alive, yeah, cause why? Cause you alive, yeah, cause you alive.
Welcome to your daily distraction. My name is Brian.
And I'm Natasha.
And we're the Dockets. Thank you. You're too kind.
You're too
kind.
much. You're way too much.
No.
The point of our show is...
take away minutes of your life that you'll never get back.
Today we will be giving our opinions on things that we know.
Things we see.
And everything in between. So, the first section of our show is called Real News.
We'll be talking about real life events and giving our opinions. The rapper Tiger is dating his own babysitter, Kylie Jenner.
Now it seems as if he's babysitting her.
Who's the child, huh?
Sorry. Tiger is 25 and Kylie is clearly 17.
It was reported that Tiger is with Kylie because he owes $125,000 in bills, and she just bought a $2.7 million mansion.
Go figure, right? It's terrible. I mean, what do you really think about this? I mean...
To be honest, according to the laws in California, the statute of limitations says that if she's underaged and he is overaged, which she is 17 and he's 25, it's considered statutory rape.
Right, exactly.
And in the state of California, he should be arrested. But since he's a celebrity, we both know.
Right. And I mean, I definitely voice your opinion on that part because, I feel like, now in today's society, if it's a regular person on the street, if an older person is dating a younger person, they automatically go to jail. But since they're celebrities, it's like, oh, slap on the wrist, no big deal. But I really think that it should be, taken into consideration.
Especially since Tiger is still cheating on her with his ex, Black China, and a quote-unquote transgender who released messages of his private parts. He denies it, but Kylie can say too much anyway because she's been recently photoed with Jaden Smith.
Yeah. So, Kylie, honestly, what's really going on?
I'd recommend you not be like your older sister, but that's just my
Ooh.
opinion. We'll keep that to ourselves.
Moving on.
The next section of the show is called Social News.
We find photos on social media, and we pretty much find the ones that stand out to us the most.
For the man who can't do anything on his own, we give you the Mama's Boy from the creators of The Lazy Boy.
Yeah.
No offense to Lazy Boy.
Yeah, honestly, Brian, I mean, you may see Mama's Boy, but all you need to do is just add a TV and a toilet paper roll, and you pretty much have no reason to move at all. It's something I like to call a woman's worst nightmare.
Yeah, and a man's dream. I'm just saying, if I had a microwave on my chair, I'd be pretty excited.
Yeah,
we're not
and I
gonna
would kick
there.
it down the steps.
Yeah, bye-bye, chair.
Bye-bye. See you later, cheer. It'll be okay, though, Stuff happens. Now, the next picture is located in Millennium Park in Chicago. I wonder how long R. Kelly had to stand still in order for this statue to actually be made.
Oh. Sorry, R. Kelly.
No
wasn't
offense.
my idea.
No offense, R. Kelly.
We know it wasn't you in the video.
No offense. Just saying.
I think it's important that we all step back and see the bigger picture. I mean, bigger picture.
Bigger picture.
Bigger picture.
Bigger picture. Bigger picture. That's what we meant to say.
I don't promote urinating on people to go in the shower isn't my option. But what do you think about this park? And the statue?
Honestly, the statue was definitely a monumental statue. So, I mean, I feel as though it was perfectly fine. But, as you seen in the clip, they had kids in there and the kids were playing in the water fountain. And me personally, I just don't feel as though that kids should be, you know, able to go to a park like that because of the nudity and where the water is clearly coming from. You know, no child wants to go, hey mom, where's the water coming from? You know,
you gotta explain the birds and the bees.
Exactly.
So our suggestion is, on a hot day, take the kids to the backyard and just spray them down with the water hose.
Really? And
because if you go to Millennium Park in Chicago downtown, you're in for a surprise.
Really.
Sorry.
Had to add that one in there, right? But I mean, clearly, it's just like it's totally inappropriate for kids. I feel as though, you know, and if you're going to make a monument like that, have it coming out of somewhere else, not his penis. Come on, you guys.
Like maybe a nipple if you want to breastfeed your children.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, cause that would be better. That would
sarcasm.
be
People's sarcasm.
It would be so much better. Anyway, last but not least, on this is just totally crazy. A man was reported killed,
stabbed to death
by his girlfriend for posting a picture on social media for his Women Crush Wednesday, and it was not her.
And honestly, if your Women Crush Wednesday doesn't match your Women Crush every day, then you need to change who you're with before that woman crushes your windpipe.
Literally.
WCW. I mean, last time I heard, WCW stood for World Championship Wrestling.
Right. I mean, seriously, Brian, like, tell me your opinions on this, because this is seriously crazy. Like, social media has totally taken a different turn, and it's not for the better. Like, what are your opinions on this?
What I think is a crush should be someone who you have no chance of meeting.
Right.
Like Halle Berry. You know, she could be my Women Crush Wednesday, or a Vanessa Williams, or if you like the Muppet look, Nene Leakes. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have went there.
No,
but
he
the point is
he tried it.
The point
Words
is,
of Tamar.
a crush should be someone that you can't meet. If you're messaging this person on a regular basis, as this gentleman was, then it's not a crush, it's an affair.
Exactly. And I mean, me personally, on this whole situation, I just feel as though if your Women Crush Wednesday is not the person that you're talking to already, then maybe you should leave that person and try to get with the one that you're saying that's your crush. Because clearly you can see what happens, you know. And another thing, if you men, public service announcement, if you know that your woman is crazy, please do not post a Woman Crush Wednesday and you know for a fact that it's not her and she goes through your phone.
Especially if your Woman Crush Wednesday is the total opposite of what you're dating.
Yeah, because it was reports that it was the complete opposite.
His quote, end quote, was, "I love a bad red bone, bitch." And his girlfriend was dark skinned and overweight.
Exactly. Totally terrible. Nothing funny about it.
Sorry, no jokes for that one. No pun intended.
Men, be careful, and women, just
be responsible.
Back up on the crazy part. If you see that your man is not, if you see that you're not your man's Women Crush Wednesday, dump him. Don't try to dump him in the toilet. You feel me? Like, don't try to kill him.
Speaking of toilet and bathrooms, reports show that she was found when the police arrived, face down in the tub with her hands behind her back, ready to be arrested for the murder she just committed.
So you know she was crazy because she was waiting for the cops to come.
The chick over there, sitting in the tub with her hands behind her back, the chick is crazy because can't deal with it no more.
Period.
Come on, motherfucker, go. Working. What the fuck you standing there for? There you go. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. I said ain't none of that. Move. You gonna fight him. You gonna fight him straight up. All that. Oh, I no, you won't. If I win. No, you won't. Straight. Go get it. Don't run. Take your time. Take your time. Oh. Stand on your brain. Hey. Oh, no, you won't. Get up. Get up. Don't you swing. Get up. Get up. Get up.
My leg.
Let him go, young. You gonna fight him straight up. Let him go. There you are. Let him go.
What's that?
Let him go. There you go. Don't rush in. Take. Her. Grab his ass. Now give it back to him. Give it back to him. Stop rushing. I keep telling you, stop rushing. Work. Work. Don't jump. Work. Don't stand there. There you go. Work him. Get up. Oh no. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. You had enough?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Now that you've seen the clip, it clearly shows that a father mediated a fight between his son and a neighborhood rival.
Right.
The young man who approached the home brought the fight to the young man. The father mediated it.
Right.
I would say that at every point in that clip, the father only got involved when the fight led to the ground. He wanted to make sure that the fight was fair, and I think as a father figure, he did the right thing because he not only prevented his son from getting mistreated during the fight, but he showed his son how to be a man. What do you think?
Honestly, well, let's just say this. In no way, shape, or form does either one of us, me nor Brian, condone violence at all. And then whatsoever. And then the fact that, they were so young, it pretty much shows you the world that we live in today. But as far as the fight goes, I feel as though that the dad handled it with a lot of honor, showing his son how to be a man, how to fight. And I feel as though if a lot of dads did this more often, if it did come down to this situation, it will be a lot less murders and killings because a lot of people wouldn't want to use guns. They would use their hands instead of guns.
And I think that the only thing that the father could have done better is mediate.
Exactly.
Because regardless of what argument goes down, whether it's children or adults, it can all be solved with our words.
Exactly.
And when we run out of words, we start to look for other things like fists. And if we don't know how to use our fists, like the man showed his son to do in the video, we go for guns.
Right.
And I think that the father was completely in the right. But regardless of that, I think you should leave your comments and your questions below.
Exactly. If you have any comments or questions about the clip that was shown, we would really, really love to hear your opinions on everything. Whether you think that the father did the right thing, whether you think that it's completely, just not tolerated at all because of the violence situation. We would love to hear your comments, so please leave a comment below and we will definitely try to get back to any questions or statements that you guys have. Now,
speaking of questions,
for the question of the day,
Katie B from California reached out to us, researched us, and found out that we're vegan, which we are.
Yes.
We're vegan.
We're vegan.
And her message?
Her message reads, I am inspired that you guys are vegan. I've been eating meat all of my life and can't imagine giving up burgers. How do you guys resist meat? So, how do you think we should answer this question?
Okay, and I don't like the word resist. I like the word explore. Because if you consider the flavors that you get from your fried chicken, that you get from your burgers or your cheesesteaks or whatever you may eat, the flavor doesn't come from the flesh.
Right.
The flavor comes from the seasoning. And if you take those same seasonings and you put them on other things like tofu, tempeh, or seitan, you get the same results. We visited a place called Hip City Veg.
Yeah.
They have 2 locations that we're aware of. That's 40th and Walnut in Philadelphia and 18th and Samson in Philadelphia. And at both locations, they have great products that are completely vegan, and you can't tell the difference.
Nope. I feel like a lot of people's fears when it comes to meat is like, the taste of it. Oh, I'm going to miss the taste of the meat.
Right.
But when I'm telling you, if you go to some of the restaurants that we just told you about, like Hip City Veg, I literally walked in there. We went there to eat recently. And I had to go up to the counter and ask the lady, "Are you sure that there's no meat in this burger?" And she was like, "No, ma'am, it's all vegan." And I mean, it tasted exactly like a burger, probably even better.
In my opinion, better.
They have burgers, they have cheesesteaks, they have every type of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
They have chicken sandwiches as
well.
well.
They have chicken sandwiches
Poultry
as well.
alternatives.
All different types of alternatives.
They have vegan whiz. They have vegan mayo.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're trying to explain to you is that if we replace the meat that we eat, the flesh, the animals, the lives that we take in order to eat, if we replace those with plant-based foods, not only will it help you live longer, but it'll help the economy live longer as well.
Mm-hmm. And I think another, you know, because we get this question a lot. A lot of people always ask this question. Well, what about the protein? You know, protein, meat got protein.
Right.
We need protein. There are so many other ways that you can get protein.
Right.
There's peanuts, there's cashew butter, and a lot of people say, well, I'm allergic to peanuts. Can't do that. Leafy green vegetables. There are vitamins. There are so many other different ways that you can get protein, and it does not involve killing an animal to do it.
And one of our favorites, if you want a recommendation, would be kale. We use kale in salad. We saute kale. You can do so many different things with kale. We can even put olive oil on it, a little salt and pepper, and put it on a sandwich, and it makes it 10 times better.
But let's just be clear to all the meat eaters out there in the world. Okay, no shade at all towards you guys. If you guys want to continue eating meat, that is your personal decision.
It's your prerogative.
And that is your personal choice. And we have no judgment thrown over here. Okay?
To end our show with a good note and a good quote.
Always.
So we'll give you a few words of advice to help you live life a little better when it seems like it's going down the drain. The lowest form of human knowledge is opinion. The highest form of human knowledge is empathy. Empathy means putting yourself in someone else's shoes. So the next time you think your life sucks, just imagine being your toilet paper.
Yeah. Your toilet paper takes a lot of shit, you guys.
Just imagine if your only purpose in life was to wipe an ass.
And then gets flushed down the toilet. So whenever your life is going bad, just remember, look at your roll of toilet paper.
Exactly. It could be worse.
It could always be worse. So, until next time.
I've been Brian.
And I've been Natasha. And we've been the Dockets.
And this has been
your daily distraction. Bye, guys. Until next time.
You a wish to be. Damn, why you gotta be a wish to be? You just mad cause I'm the one you wish to be.